good. We're streaming, we're live. Alright, let's sit down. Oh, it's Friday night. Let's do something. Let's get Koi Fish Crusher chat enabled just in case. Alright. Doing what old's going tonight, folks. Let me get my chat up here so I can see what's going on. Whoever shows up, shows up. I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to do anything. It's just bonus stream. Alright. Alright, what do we got? Create an ad. Go ahead and reduce that a little bit. And yeah, I think we're a bit good. Alright, so welcome anybody that does join us. Let's see where I am on the webcam. Should be okay. Yeah, everything looks good. Let me try to get comfortable. Ah, you're here for a little bit. Hello, obey our master. Long time no see, man. How's things? We're playing on the legit hardware, of course. Yeah, everything's fine. I have not played this in a long time. I still kind of remember it. How's everything on your end? This is kind of like Ninja Gaiden. I do find it's a tiny bit easier than Ninja Gaiden, but it is a lot like it. It plays like it. Great game though. Incredible bosses. So this is a game that the first time I played it was actually with a really good friend of mine. He showed it to me and I thought it sucked until I actually played through it. I was on vacation. Never seen this game. Oh man, this game's crazy. It's a really great game. You can't do anything here. This boss is a throw boss. He just stands up there and takes it. And I think that's kind of why I thought it was lame for years. Just because you can't win that boss. Make sure I catch up with the game itself. Okay. Raise yourself. Well, there's greater problems than your petty pains. The old guy with a cane, you know, must stop Ashura. He has captured the young sorceress Ariana. You've not the power to save her, but you barely survived a single battle. Do you know who I am? I am known as Sky. You are the blood of the sorceress Sky Lord. Blah blah blah. Anyways, the old guy wants to teach me the ways. Passwords, which is a good thing. Alright, we're off. Stream sounds and looks good. Awesome, appreciate that. Yeah, I have an audio extractor to make sure I never get audio delay and audio drift on my capture card. So I've completely bypassed that, so that should never happen. Now, I have not, like I said, played this in a long time, so I'm just going to try my best. Music in this game goes hard, man. Toot, toot, toot. You'll hear that a lot. Don't want to fall here. That knockback's brutal, actually. Alright, we're off to the first temple. Music in here is great. This is an extremely underrated Super Nintendo game. lot of people have never heard of it. What is the... There it is. I had to figure out the button to actually shoot magic. How do you upgrade your attacks? You get new spells, basically. That's how it works. So you don't really upgrade your attacks, per se. There we go. I think there used to be a secret. Nah, it's not there. It's somewhere else. Oh, okay. It's not a big deal. This area reminds me of Mickey's Magical Quest a little bit. But yeah, I wasn't planning on streaming tonight. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play something on Super Nintendo. Girls are gone to bed. So your first spell is at Sonic. Yeah, it's this wave here. It's actually pretty good, actually, for a first spell. And all the spells have different, oh god. They have different requirements, so like, they use more magic than the other types. Get all the secrets we can. You need it for later. Ooh. We're juggling there. It's okay. Don't want to take any unnecessary hits. Keeping an eye on the chat as best I can there, man. You got the streamer to yourself, so feel free to chat away. I said the rest of my audience is in bed. Smith right here. Let's cream this guy. Going. What time is it over there? It's almost 11 o'clock in the night. It's 10:53 currently. I'm on Atlantic time. If you stick around for a bit, though, you're going to see some crazy stuff. This game actually uses some really crazy effects, and the music's incredible. There's a couple bosses I don't even understand how they made it happen. It's like a mix of Mode 7 and some other stuff. I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing, though, or I will die. This is one of the very few games that's actually inspired by India's folklore. This is a pretty cool. This is a pretty cool tower. The Tower of Terralisk. I always thought this was a really cool effect. Pseudo 3D. So we can use camouflage to get over here. We want to do that actually a few times. You can get a lot of lives that way. So if I go back in there, I can do it again. Which, it's kind of cheap, but for some reason this game allows it. Like the guy that took your girl with 4 arms in the music? Yeah, absolutely. I can see the Indian influence. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna flip this up so I can see. You'll see it a lot in some of the bosses. Of course, the music itself. We don't want to get hit by that. That like completely destroys you. I gotta be careful here. It's gonna be hard to get this magic, but I need to do it in order to get up there. Okay, we did it. We can do that a couple times and get our magic back. That's good enough. Careful here. Switch it up. A little bit more life back, but we're low on magic. You can get squashed real easy in this game, so you gotta be super careful. Let's try to do this right. There we go. Hey Madalus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good evening. Playing some Skyblazer tonight, a game you probably may or may not have heard of. It's a pretty rare one. I got the physical card for it here. I'm not playing on the original hardware. Try to get some lives here. If I do this right, I can actually get quite a few lives. I want to do that because this game gets pretty hard. Jeez. Alright, we're just gonna magic this guy. Ah! Needed that. Two. Get a couple more lives here. Ah, I knew he was going to kill me with that. Not much, just doing more Cuphead. You check out my recent challenge, it was a nightmare. Oh yeah? God, I haven't played Cuphead in a while. I've watched a lot of Cuphead. I'm watching a Mexican runner do his 100%. Just gonna get to 15 lives, guys, and then I'll keep going. This is the best spot to get lives in the entire game, so you don't want to skip by it. Ah, come on. You know what? I gotta kill him. $15's enough. Let's see where we're gonna go next. There it is. Oh, that's a hard jump, man. That's actually way trickier than it looks. Platforming hell right there. If you don't have magic in that spot, you're kind of screwed. Ooh, that was close. So how am I going to do this? I got a combo dash, I think. Go away. Oh, man. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. There it is. Jeez. I'll take a look at the chat here. What's going on? Got to go? I've been watching the Mirror RPG remix. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you watching them, Bear Master. You have a great evening, man. Madless says, do you remember when I said about my computer crashing when I was doing a certain challenge? Yeah, I believe you were doing Souped Up, weren't you? It's tough. Teabagging. I think I can get in there. Yeah. So I did that right. One more hit. Should do it. There it is. Nope, cup lock. Main game cup lock crashed, but DLC cup lock didn't. I can probably S-rank Souped Up, but I'm too lazy. Yeah, you know what? Souped Up, everything except for the air bosses, is relatively, I should say it's easy, but for veteran Cuphead players, it's doable, right? The airplane levels require way too much time. This part's pretty cool. Mode 7, the cool music. The OST for this game is actually amazing. So narrow at the end here. Oh, that's tight, man. Made it though. Out of all the challenges done, Cup Lock had been the one to crash. That sucks. Yeah, you know what? I took a break from Cuphead for obvious reasons. I had done pretty much everything that I wanted to do on it, and I was just not enjoying it anymore for a while. So I needed to take a break from it and just do some stuff that I wanted to do. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing some other stuff. Petrolith Castle. This got a really cool boss. Pardon the pun. And it's slippery. Very slippery. that. I got heal already? I just got heal off that last boss, didn't I? Having the ability to heal is massive in this. Down around us. It is. Take a look at chat here. That's understandable. It's just like food. You can't eat the same meal every... Yeah, I was getting... After a while there, I was just getting so sick of it. I had done so many videos and so many streams. I was just... Oh yeah, I was getting done with it. I love it though. Ooh, that was very close. Almost slipped back and got squashed. I used to be able to one life clear this entire game. That was true of a lot of games, though. Even Battletoads. Hopefully in the future, if you ever get back to it, one more co-op. Yeah, you know, I got you on the list, man. Don't worry about that. Like I said, I'm going to do more co-op. That's the only way I'm going to play it. I'm not playing solo anymore. It's boring. Alright, this boss is insane. For the Super Nintendo, it looks nuts. It's actually harder than it looks as well. It's a weird one. Shouldn't be possible to do this effect on the Super Nintendo. Oh, I almost made a mistake. Come on, man. I'm gonna get squashed. Come on. One more hit. There it is. Hopefully I ain't pestering you too much. Yeah, no, you're not pestering me at all. It's fine. That's what we're all about. I appreciate you wanting even to do it. You know, it's one of those things. Once I get back to it, it's you and Corknast, I believe. Of course, I got to get Geo in again. I'm trying to get the Mexican runner to potentially do a run with me one day if he'll do it. Maybe if you get to know him a little bit more, he'll want to do that with me, which would be crazy. I might actually start speedrunning Hater%. Thinking about doing it. I could easily pull it off, I think. I just don't know if I could be fast enough with it at this point. Nice. I've gotten to know him quite a bit. So that would be really cool. Come on, stop it. No, it's an honor, man, to have people even want to play on my streams, man. So, no worries there. Wonder what we would do, although I wouldn't mind beating all of Geo mode. Geo mode is about the right difficulty for co-op. Once you get into souped up, things become almost impossible with latency. So we got latency to worry about, and then you've got, yeah, so I would stop with Geo, and that might even be too much depending on latency. So we'll see. I hate this friggin' dungeon. I like the music of it. Has one of the most annoying bosses in history. Oh, come on. I was kind of hoping that Enchanted Portals would have been a little bit better. It's friggin' terrible. Me and Brad Bin did that one together. Oh, come on, no. Oh my god, this whole area is just a mess. Yeah, I wouldn't blame anyone if they yeah, jeez. Yeah, it was terrible. It wasn't even fun, man. It was just, everything about it was just a chore. I wonder, can I get over here with this comet flash and get down? Nah. If I hit another switch, maybe. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, come on. Should go down now. Hopefully this leads me to the boss. Oh god. This boss is gonna cream me, man. This boss sucks. Big time. You can kind of see why. It takes forever to kill these things. But if you do this right, you can actually kind of cheese it. That's what I'm going to try to do. Look how many hits each one of these takes, and you need to kill all 4. If I can keep them locked behind that wall, it's like amazing. two of them this way. Jeez, the ads, man. Oh, these new log streams, stupid. Alright, open up. I don't need to keep spamming the button. I'm not gonna get so lucky on the bottom, though. Got two hits in. Hopefully we can keep them locked here. Oh man, I'm locking this. This might be my best fight of this yet. This keeps up. Try to get them locked over here if we can. Come on, stay there. Might do it. Oh man, this is like insane. This is like textbook how to kill this boss. There it is. Time stop. Something I never used. Alright, let's keep going. This whole area looks amazing as well. Oh, crap. That was close. Oof. That was way too close. Too secure here. Don't want to die. Oh, God, man. I have to comet flash here. Yep. We'll cheese it. That's good enough. I don't mind. Gateway of Eternal Storms. Forget what this one is. Oh yeah, this one sucks too. Looks amazing though. I need magic so bad for this area. Might have to take a death. That magic, I can't hit these things. It's gonna suck. Yikes. Ah, a death. Close to almost hit the spikes. That was pretty smooth. This whole area sucks, man. Oh my god. Oh, I can't jump up there? Jeez. Guess it is ice. There it is. Alright, next castle. Storm Fortress of Kalar. Oh, come on, don't put me back out. Ooh, that was close. I almost died. Almost made a huge mistake. Oh, man. Crap. Ah, crap. It's so hard. Oh, we're at the boss. We have no health left. Not gonna die here. Yeah. It's okay though. We unlocked, we unlocked. There it is. Lightning Strike. Another thing I'll never use. We are flying through this game, guys. Is this the lava one? No. Ah, come on. Let's not die here. Want to go to the caves first? This whole area sucks. It looks great though. Let's do a heal here. Oh, come on. Oh, come back down here, please. There it is. Oh, come on. Trying to get greedy. I'm gonna take my time with it. heck? There it is. Did I not go to the right area or something? Oh my god, I'm getting creamed here now. I hate this freaking spot. Come on down, you. Couple more times. There it is. Warrior Force. It's like gaining the star in Super Mario. Dragon Hill Forest. Man, where do I go? What a maze. There it is. That was a maze. That was a maze, that's for sure. baited there. This part is tricky. We'll do it though. We got this. We're flying through this game. I hate that he's immune to that and I'm not. How is he not in the squad? Let's make sure we use one of these, and we might need a comet flash. Alright, that's good. Oh, God. I should have jumped up high. What am I doing? This is going to be terrible. I almost need to use this. This is how you do it. Jeez, how the heck am I supposed to do this? Well, leap of faith. Hello to anybody we have out there. Welcome to the stream. This is an unplanned one tonight. I just want to play something on a Friday night. It's been a long friggin' week. So I figured I'd play a game I haven't played in a while. One of the most underrated games for the Super Nintendo. I am playing on the native hardware, of course. That's a nice jump. Oh, come on. This whole area sucks, man. That was good, though. Alright, we got no magic for this boss. Just gonna suck. Stun lock him, I think. Oh, we almost had him stun locked. Almost. We can do this. Probably in first attempt. Ah, come on, I had you. Come on, man. Let's finish you off. 2 more hits. I need to make these hits count. Oh, come on, man. 1 more hit. Oh, my God. No magic. Don't die now. Oh, God. Thank God. Fiery Phoenix unlocked. Here we go. Oh, we had somebody else join, and I didn't see it in the chat there, guys. I apologize. Hey, Fatal Wolf. Yeah, it's really good. Sorry, yeah, chat was refreshing for me. How you doing, Fatal? Feel bad now? You were talking to me? Yeah, YouTube doesn't tell anybody that I go live. We're flying through this game, actually. This is an expensive card. This is a $250 card. A very unique game. Kind of like a mix of, geez, what can I compare it to? Ninja Gaiden and, God, something with abilities. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. There's nothing quite like it. Music's incredible. It's so hard to actually fly through this part. Yeah, I appreciate that, Fatal. Like I said, I'm just playing a little bit tonight, so I just wanted to play a Super Nintendo game. And we're storming through this one. Raglan Citadel. Flying, yeah. Oh, I remember this part. This part sucks so bad. Might die a few times here. Well, I might make it the first time. Let's try it. Ooh. That was touchy. We're almost there. Let's do it. Not bad. We made it. Yeah, awesome. You're almost done. What a game, eh? Pay attention to what I'm doing. Boss gauntlet. Cheapest way to make content. Reuse the bosses. Almost locked him in. Yeah, that video I did for the 100 super jumps, Fatal? Talk about a video doing well. Jeez, that video did extremely well. won't hit. That's very smart. Oh well. This one won't hit. Now we're good. I can't keep the time. It's hard. It's not easy, Fatal. I've made a lot of videos on it, but still at the end of the day it requires hours of practice. It's worth it though. I'll just go like that. It's starting to hurt my leg. Coolest looking boss in a Super Nintendo game right here. I don't even understand how they made this. It makes no sense how they made this 3D wall, the dragon wall. Oh, two of them in a row. Two high ones. There it is. That's trippy as heck, isn't it? Isn't that crazy for like a Super Nintendo game that you probably never heard of? Oh god, I did so well on this one the last time. I'm not gonna do it this time though. This is basically the worst boss in the damn game. You have to line these fish up to be perfectly within each other. It really sucks. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. If I can get them to line up. If they stop moving, they're moving pixel by pixel. They're gonna get me. You see that? If I move over a little bit, maybe I can get out of their way. Nope. There they go. We got him here. Should be able to get two of these now. Old games amaze me more than newer ones. Yeah, limitation breeds innovation. I keep saying that, but it's so true. Like this has no co-processors, and the Super Nintendo's 3 megahertz. And the music's incredible, the graphics are great, and you have these crazy effects on some of the bosses. I actually really enjoy this game. The last boss is hella weird. Sometimes I can't do him. So basically these guys are up here now. So what I would really like to do is get them to lock in place again. But it won't happen. The only way I can get them to lock in place is if I kind of go like this. I'll try to... Yeah, see? And what I want to do is I want to come up here, lock them down, but it's not going to happen. See? Now they're spread out. Once they're spread out, it's a nightmare. I think I might have it, though. I got really lucky there. They keep respawning, by the way, that's the problem. I like how I have 49 lives. So if I don't touch anything, they might stay in place. I just gotta come straight across. This and the last boss are the two hardest bosses. 2 more hits, I think. That's it. Yeah, I do agree, Fatal. It's pretty amazing. That's why I play them, right? Alright. Well, I didn't lose any health on the hardest boss. So you know when I'm going to lose health this time. If I time this right, I should be able to count this guy too. But it's like pixel perfect. And it needs to be timed very well. Oof. He's up high. He shoots like tomatoes with faces, which is kind of weird. I don't know what the lore behind that is. Ugh. He takes a lot of hits too. Oh, crap. Ah, stop it. Stop it with your tomatoes. Oh, crap. There he is. Yeah, it's an elephant dragon. So this game is based off Indian and Hindu folklore. So that's why you see a lot of this very unique design. There's no game quite like it. You, I know you. I thought I destroyed you before. I'll not make the same error twice. You will not live long enough to have the chance. Ah, a challenge. I suppose even the smallest insects must make noise before being crushed underfoot. Bruh. Try to get this guy. It requires kicks in the face, basically. You don't wanna rush this guy. You definitely want to take your time with him. He will wreck your face really hard. And he's getting faster and going after me even better. It's a good fight so far. I've lost a ton. The last time I played this, I lost a ton of lives on this guy. That was a couple of years ago, I think. Tanks so many hits. You must be close. There it is. Yeah, you don't see... Yeah, the Western culture? No, not at all. But this is a Sony game, which is interesting. Sorceress, are you okay? Thanks for your courage. I'm in your debt, great sorcerer. Old man just comes out of nowhere. Old man, you fools. Do not celebrate now. The battle is not over. Ashura still lives. Impossible. All things are possible to the Lord of War. Just so you have hidden below, so have I. Raglan, my master, I call upon you, the Lord of Darkness. I surrender my power so that you may destroy our enemies. Should have crushed the head, man. I am Raglan, the Lord of Darkness, King of Destruction. With the power of the darkness, I am invincible. Alright, bro. You probably are. Protect Ariana until her magic returns, old man. And as for Raglan, who will protect you from me? Dude's edgy. Gonna kill me the first time. Ah, I knew it. Saw it coming. A mile away. This boss sucks, man. If I can get him to come up high first. Not easy to do that. Ugh. Oof, okay. Hard, but wasn't dodging that one. It was impossible. Let's just use it. I want to have full health. Game over. I just randomly woke up at 4:03 time zone, so I thought I'd stop by. That's amazing. Well, we just finished the game, which is awesome. Welcome, Sinatra. He is victorious, but where did he go? Did you see him? Do not worry, sorceress. Heroes are not lost so easily. I'm sure he is well. I did not get a chance to reward him for his courage. The blood of heroes is not fired by thanks and rewards. It's fired by adventure and tempered by destiny. Pretty deep. Yeah, the fact that you're here, I mean, I'm not in a rush to actually end this. What time did I start? Thank God I flew through this game. That was a really fast playthrough of this game. I got so many great games up there that I could mess around with. This was a great one, though. I really recommend that everybody play this one for sure. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. Mystical Ninjas there. Got that one. Fire Striker. I should do a little bit of Earthworm Jim. I could switch over to a bit of Saga as well. I do have that there. That would kind of be cool. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Savvy says hi. He's watched too. Hello, Savvy. How you doing, man? Let's get a little bit of Earthworm Jim going. Can't go wrong with this game. Earthworm Jim. What do we got for options in this game? Alright, let's do it. Let's play for a little bit. New Junk City. Gotta get used to this game's controls now. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to do what I was doing in Skyblazer. Launch that cow. Oh, come on. This game is hella wild, man. I love that sun effect. Let's give ourselves full health at least. Music is so good in this game. Oh yeah. And it's all like, you know, they talked about Cuphead being hand animated, but Earthworm Jim was hand animated as well. Like everything was done by hand. I feel like it doesn't get enough love because it's kind of lackluster in its platforming. It's a little bit loose, let's say. That's a great game. The Genesis version technically is superior, but I actually prefer the Super Nintendo version's music. The best version is actually the Sega CD version, which I also have. I got a Mega Drive Pro there, Fatal, that allows me to play 32X, Sega CD, Sega Genesis, Master System games, and actually original Nintendo games, some of them, on my Sega Genesis. Get away from me, bro. I think there's something down here. Besides that. Those things are $300. Those Mega EverDrive Pros or whatever they're called. They have an FPGA built into them. I need to start playing more Sega stuff anyways. Oh, come on, get off me, dog. Oof. So if I whip this and I go over here, I think there's a secret. Yeah. What's chat saying? Yeah, I got a ton of options, Fatal. A ton, like... And composite, I made a video about it, but composite video, in my opinion, is the best way to experience the Sega Genesis. So, yeah, that's already set up and ready to go. I'll show that to you here. Once I do this level, I'll actually show you how it works. This thing hits you from surprisingly long range, which I was trying not to actually show you that way. Get off of me, man. It's gonna kill me. hate this freaking mini boss. Come on, don't hit me. One more hit and I'm dead. You know me. There it is. Jeez, man, that was a close call. Ow. Come on, stop that. Such a disgusting boss. There's so many bosses in this are disgusting. Ah, I missed. 69, nice. There it is. One HP in a dream every time, man. Every time. So funny. Let's get some groovy. Gotta do that. Alright, let's do this level. I'll show you at CRT City how that works. Yippee! So if you don't do that properly and Psyduck actually gets past you, you have to fight him, which is kind of neat. Hey. What the heck? Love this level. Groovy! 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 I'm gonna do this level. I'm gonna do this level, it's hilarious. Then we'll end it there and I'll go to the CRT CD stuff, get that hooked up so you can just see it. The cat dancing in the background. Yippee! Yippee! Oh. Yippee! Yeah, this game's on all kinds of acid. All the acid. Oh, come on. Whatever, who cares? Leave it. Ah, damn it. I knew it was gonna happen. The lawyer sucks too. Come on, lawyer, you should be dead by now. Whatever, I'm leaving you alone. I like how the lawyers all go to hell. Crap. I like how the cat was there, but he's in the background as well. That was good. That was a nice dodge. I'm gonna get this life that's over here. I don't really need it though, because I'm only doing one more level. Yippee! This part's always tricky. Yeah. Oh, you almost have to kill the lawyer in order to do this properly. Oh, come on, I can do this better than this. There it is. Alright. Almost there. Almost to the boss. Here it is. That's what I want to show you guys. This is for you, Fatal. For cat lovers. I'm out of my suit. You've probably seen this before. It's like a Nickelodeon cartoon. I love that. Ooh, that was close. One life down. You gotta be so accurate with that machine gun. Ah, and that's why. Oh, come on. I had a good rhythm. One more life. Oh, come on. No, you're not. There it is. Alright. That's been Earthworm Jim, folks. I'm going to show off a little bit of a Sega CD there. And Sega, kind of how that looks. I got to hook it up to the converter, but that doesn't take very long. know why the chat doesn't refresh all the time on the phone. Yeah, exactly. Anyone else put their Christmas tree up yet? Nope, I'm doing it this week though, Sinatra. That's the plan anyways. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how that works. I'm just going to set it up real quick. Alright. Give me 1 second. It takes... I actually got to manually hook it up. You get it over to the... So I'll show you this real quick first. This thing here is the Mega EverDrive. That's what I'm talking about. It's got an FPGA in it. It's also got an SD card. This thing does it all. It does 32x, does it everything. It's just insane. So let's get this all set up. So follow those. Shut that off. So that's hooked up. Let's press power on this guy. Switch this over. And we gotta switch this as well. Should give it a signal. There it is. Okay. Alright, so this is Sega. I have a few games on there. Alright, so I can select between all the systems here that I want to play. And this shows full transparency over here as well. So it should actually look really sharp. So let's go to Sega CD. See what we got here. Let's open the folder. We got Lunar. We got a few games here. We don't have all the games. But yeah, the cool thing is I don't need the rest of the Sega Genesis, so I don't need the Tower of Power to be able to play it natively, which is really cool. So if I go to, say, let's go to Lunar Eternal Blue. I believe it's image that we're trying to load, or Q file. I want to say image. Not Q, I think it's Q. We'll go with the Q. Let's try that. And that natively, like, does it all. It's insane. It literally emulate. It doesn't emulate it. Hardware emulates the Sega CD. I would usually put the tree up on December 1st, but that falls on a weekday. Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Sega CD games, easily. Alright, let's go to start. Oh, it's Fatal. It's so cool. Actually, Jiri gave that to me. It's so freaking cool. Yeah, I can play any 16-bit Sega game from Master System on. Well, that's 8-bit, but yeah, play them all. And it does it all, man. It's so cool. And this was a lost generation here. The Sega CD, the Sega 32X, barely nobody played it. Do I have interest in a 3DO console? Do I have interest in it? It's really expensive to collect for, Savvy. I don't know. It's one of those things, if I saw it and it was there, I'd be all over it. But the games for that thing are so friggin' expensive. It's actually nuts. The system itself's not expensive, really. It's the games. They're just obscenely expensive. I'd like to get the Legend of Zelda games for it. I think it's for that system, 3DO, right? Pretty sure. Look at these cinematics, all hand sprite designs. To make sure that the chat's actually refreshing. I know someone who reverse engineers disk image for killing time, extracted content. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, 3DO is such a weird console. It was so expensive when it came out. I remember seeing it in, I think it was Toys R Us that I saw it first time. I think it was like $800 then, which now is like 2,000, right? And this is just running on my Genesis, guys. Like, it's pretty friggin' cool to be able to just play that. No need for the Sega CD, no need for the 32X, no need for any of that crap. Just one cart, and you load it up with everything you want to load on it, and it plays it all. I'm thinking about Savvy, I'm thinking about getting the, I don't have it yet, but one of the things I want to get probably eventually is the SNES version of Doom, just to have it. I know it's not the ideal way to play, but it's amazing that it could even be played on the console. I'm also asking for Christmas for some 8-bit controllers for the retro consoles. You can get wireless controllers for the Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, SNES, all of it. Yeah, this game was so ahead of its time, man, and this poor company went under. People are commenting on my community post about since Killing Time was open world FPS, the repeated files and strategic place in sectors this performs among other trips. Limited speeds and storage made, oh my god, it was a nightmare to develop for. Absolutely. And so was the PS3. PS3 was a nightmare to develop for because it had that cell core architecture where it had like 4 CPU cores and then like 2 mini cores and then like 4 GPU cores. It was ridiculous. So the Sega CD allowed something amazing for the
this is not the time
Sega Genesis. It allowed for scaling and rotation. It also allowed for CD quality music and video. And it also added the ability for more colors as well on screen.
Something's gone terribly wrong.
I think not so much more on screen. I think it was more available to be used, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Crusher Chat is open. Yep. It is. I open it every time.
Oh no, Lunar.
Oh no, Lunar. Here we go. Now we're into the real game. Absolute classic. Who we got? You, Fatal? Or is it Savvy? Or both of you?
Both of us.
What's up? How's everybody doing?
Did you say something, Ruby?
Okay, I thought this would be easier than passing my phone back and forth.
Turn down our TV. Just let us know if you get feedback in the games.
Oh, it's all good.
What trap?
I'm just showing this off here for a little bit, and then I'm going to probably put on a little bit of Sonic 2, do a couple levels, and then shut it down for the night. It's almost 1 here now.
Why didn't you tell me about that earlier?
This game is basically like watching anime in itself.
I forget that you're ahead of us too, time zone wise. It's still kind of freaky.
Yeah, no, that's right. Atlantic time zone.
There.
This is 90s. This is 90s anime for sure. Fatal. The voice actors and everything. But the fact that it's fully voice acted and everything else, back then it was really expensive. I'm not saying it's the best voice acting in the world, but
Kind of nuts.
I'm okay.
I have pretty limited experience with Sega and Atari, and actually a lot of Nintendo stuff.
yeah, Sega did some crazy stuff with their, with all the hardware that they kept adding to their systems. It's kind of nuts. Like if you look at the 32X as a drop-in, basically hardware mod that allowed for the original games to work on it and also the 32X games. They use the same pinout, which is kind of nuts, right? Like you drop in a Sega Genesis game on top of it and the pinout's the same, yet the 32X has the coprocessor and the extra RAM and stuff that allows for, much better graphics and 3D performance.
Who taught us how to explore ancient ruins like this? Well, not exactly like
But the
this.
Sega CD was all about
Grandpa
the
had a
scaling and
coronary if he saw
rotation
me in this kind of
and
danger.
the fact that you had the
get the
data
idea.
storage of a CD,
I
right?
think it's so cool that these dungeons and ruins that time
Yeah,
forgot
there was
can be found and
there was some
explored by
console where they
someone
made
like
an
me.
extension
This
onto
world
it
is
where you
full
could
of wonderful
add an
legends.
optical drive.
The Blue Star,
Well, that
from
would
which
be
our
Sega
ancestors
Genesis.
supposedly came. Tales of
Sega CD,
dragons
you
and
added it
heroic
to the
dragon
Genesis.
masters. A magic city
Got ya.
that flew in
Yeah,
the
from what I
sky.
understand, the
And
hardware is
goddess
actually
of
pretty
love
rare.
and beauty.
At least in
Athena.
North America.
All those
It
legends and
is.
places
My
had to
brother
be
had
true.
one, and I had it
believe
until
them
I
more
lost
with
it to flood.
every step I take in places
But
like
honestly,
this.
it's a pain in the
The
ass to
world I
use
live
it
in today
because it requires
is the
its
result
own
of things
power
that happened
supply
long
as
ago.
well.
Someday,
So you end up using
I'll
a full
gather
power
enough
bar just for
information
like the
from
Sega
ruins like these to
CD
prove that,
and Sega
maybe
Genesis.
even get to see the goddess
Sheesh.
I just remember, me and my brother had a bunch of different systems growing up, but we had a couple PSXs and an N64, which were the main ones, but my brother had a PS2, I got an Xbox, eventually got an Xbox 360, and an Xbox One, but I never used the PS3, PS4 really.
Yeah, PlayStation was
Yeah.
amazing. I think, for me personally, I was mostly 16-bit. My next step up after 16-bit was the Dreamcast, and then the Xbox. And then
Right.
I kind of went into hiatus for systems until the Wii U. And then when the Wii U came out, I eventually got the Switch.
You over there! What are you doing? in
Yeah, we got a
there?
Wii that my dad actually enjoyed, and he had an Atari and some other stuff. My dad actually
I wasn't
alpha
talking to
or
your
beta
kid.
tested
I
or
was
both.
talking to you, boy.
I forgot if it was Atari or Sega stuff. It was a program where
Knock it off, Ruby.
it might have been Nintendo, where they would send out the cartridges to you
And this is Ruby.
with like a feedback card that you'd have to fill out to rate stuff
That
and give
sounds
them.
like Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah, and then you'd send it back, but they'd let you try out a bunch of games. Not all of them that you tried got released to the
I
public.
am White Knight Leo, leader of Althena's
Yeah,
Guard.
Sinatra,
And
it
this
was
is the
Game
dragon
Arts
ship
that made this
Destiny.
game,
Now then,
and they
listen
are
up.
no longer in business,
You kids need
which
to
is sad
evacuate
because
this area.
they
A
made some
confrontation
amazing
is
stuff
about
for
to
the
take
time.
place. I don't want to see any civilians.
This game is interesting, just how much artwork and content is put into it.
It's a huge game. It's like 100 hours long.
Eesh.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
And
particularly with like.
This game complete in
For the-
box sells for like $1,000.
Wow.
Helmsman, set a new course. Destination, the Blue Spire.
Now it came out for PlayStation, and it's much cheaper on PlayStation. And it had updated
Is there like
cutscenes.
disc swapping here or something to actually deal with that?
What is it, sorry?
Is there disc swapping or other shit you have to do for this game?
I believe there's 3 discs to this game, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
If it's that big, you almost have to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had D2 for the Dreamcast. That thing was 6 CDs. 6 CDs you were swapping. It was unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad we never have to worry about that nowadays.
Yeah, those days are done. You know what though? It's sad though,
That
because we're
was
gonna
really
lose physical
not
media.
I mean, we're also not getting a whole lot of games that are 500 million hours long, so.
There were 2 things that I really missed. One is that games were typically released more finished, right? Because it's not like you want to have to recall millions of CDs, right? So that's one thing.
Yeah.
The other is disc swapping on the PC. Used to let you play land battles with RTS games and a million other things using only a single license.
Oh, I remember
So you
those
just
days. Diablo as well.
Just start the game, and then you pull it out, put it in the other machine, and start that one. A bit tedious, but
Oh,
it was kind of neat.
doing it. I remember cracking games all the time. Selling them on multiple machines for LAN. It's the good days, man. Good old days. I don't like anime, but I still... Sorry, I'm trying to read this. I hate that I lose part of the chat behind that heart that's there. But it's still a shame that the company went under, Sinatra says. Yeah, it is a shame. Alright, so this is this game. It is friggin' amazing. Definitely worth playing at some point. But I just want to play a little bit of Sonic to show off the composite effects that I got going over there. That is upscaled. We're talking Sonic 2 here now. That, yeah, the Mega Everdrive Pro is outstanding. See if we can get this working. You guys got any
Somewhere-
plans for the night? Or are you just chilling out and then going to bed, or what?
Yeah, mostly just chilling out.
Yeah,
Just hanging out, man.
I didn't know what to do with myself tonight. The girls were in bed. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll play something I want to play. That's it. Yeah, so the transparencies will actually function, even line double. So the waterfalls are actually transparent, I believe, over there on your feed, which you don't get with emulation. You should notice the Sonic, like you can actually see behind the waterfalls.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah. So that's very unique. Is it full screen that we're getting over there? Yeah, pretty much. You got blue bar on one side, but that's what I see as well. That's just the way the game was.
Yeah, it doesn't really take away from anything, though.
No. And actually, that's actually the way it is on the Sega anyways.
So it's funny, Sonic's the only game I remember related to the Sega, and it's just because I think some friend of my brother's or a cousin or somebody had one, and I think I played it once, maybe.
That's an incredible game if you actually go through it. Sonic 2 is my favorite one. Some people like Sonic 3 the best, but I prefer 2.
Did you Did you know that there's actually gloom maps based around Sonic, if I remember right? Or maybe Quake 2 Jump Mod. If I remember.
I don't know if I played it for Gloom. I do remember... What was that?
Might have been a Jump Mod.
What was that? Oh my god. Was it Rocket Arena or something? God.
I'm not sure.
I played
You
the
may not have
Sonic. I
been
played
Gloom.
the Sonic map for Quake 1. I remember playing that. I was actually playing. I was playing Gloom back when it first came out under a different name. So I was playing quite a while, and I was playing in Newfoundland. So it was like the crappiest internet connection on the planet. 28.
I totally do not still have a copy of Alien Quake.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was a clan that a friend of mine used to run called Killers Incorporated, and he used to play Gloom all the time. And his alias was Wicker, Wickre, and he like made some map packs and stuff. But yeah, I like how authentic this looks over composite on my screen. And I like that you can actually get the transparency effects like it's built in and supposed to do. It's a bit softer of an image, of course, what you guys see. But it's much more authentic to what we would have saw when we were growing up playing this.
And it looks so good, too.
I think it does.
I really gotta get set up. I tried to put a
Sinatra
like
says-
retro pop
Yeah, sorry, one
thing
second.
together.
Sinatra says, I prefer Mario over Sonic. Yeah, I like both about equally, but let's face it, a lot of Sonic games do suck. But yeah, if you do go to do it, Savvy, if you want to get some consoles and stuff, honestly, I would just get the console and get one of the FX Pack Pros, like the EverDrives, and that's all I would do. I wouldn't do anything else. I wouldn't collect carts or anything like that. That's what I would do. Just load your SD card full of ROMs and you're good to go.
Yeah, my thing is I just don't have a collection of ROMs right now. My brother does though.
Let's just put it this way: if you needed them, I'm sure I could figure something out for you. No worries there.
Yeah, I have a lot of old games I can grab images off of too, because we kept a lot of stuff around and never sold it.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of people, they would sell their console or trade it in or whatever to get a new one.
Yeah.
We would just wait a longer cycle and we just accumulate consoles instead. And we wouldn't typically get rid of games that often. Because I'm not sure how big a thing it was in Canada. I'm sure it was too. Blockbuster.
Well, in
I
my
miss Block.
yeah, I do too. In my area, I didn't have anything like that. We just had a local mom and pop shop. But when I would go into the main city, which is St. John's, is the capital, there was a few Blockbusters there, and I was always amazed when I went in there. And just like the smell of carpet, plastic, popcorn, the whole scene, right? I just thought it was the coolest place in the world.
What a lot of people don't realize nowadays, since it's been years since it's been around, it wasn't just movies, right? It was originally like VHS and stuff, but they offered video games.
That's right.
And so you could just rent a video game to try it and see if you actually liked it, you know? In addition to whatever display games they had in stores back in the
And I
day.
had somebody else to save that on. That's the best part.
You know, I only remember it with optical discs. I don't remember ever renting cartridges.
We used to rent consoles too. Like you'd actually go and rent the Super Nintendo with Super Mario World. Like it was amazing. You got this big briefcase that said Super Nintendo on it. It was friggin' oh man. You felt like such a pimp walking out of there. Oh yeah, it's like oh man, I'm renting the only Super Nintendo here in Chansko, and you know it's like I'm renting this and it costs $20 a night, but I feel like a king, and I'm gonna have my friends sleep over and we're gonna play Super Nintendo all night, right? It was the best.
You know, that'd be a quick way for somebody back in the day to have made up the investment of buying the system too.
Oh my god, it was no time at all. It was like a couple weeks, and they made their money back.
Yeah. Not a bad business model.
Nope.
And it also let people who maybe couldn't afford a system, you know, have it for an occasion like that.
Well, let people try it too before they bought it, right? Almost said buyed it.
Yeah.
Tried it before they buyed it.
There's a chain down here in the States, and it was probably in Canada too, CompUSA.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know it.
So, CompUSA was pretty neat, because they usually have some stuff you could try out in the store. And when me and the family were out, you know, it was probably a Black Friday thing or sometime around the holidays, and the original Xbox had just recently come out, and so they had one in the store with a couple controllers, and I remember standing there the whole time my family was doing other crap at the store. It was probably like 45 minutes to an hour. I played with a complete stranger co-op with Halo and fell in love with that frickin' system.
The Xbox, the original Xbox. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Everybody
bought it because of Halo. It was just groundbreaking graphics for the time.
Oh yeah, man.
Now you see people go play, you know, the remastered and turn on the original graphics from the newer ones, and you're like, was it really that flat?
Oh, I know. It was incredible though, with the shaders and the alien chips and everything else. It's just it blew my mind.
What I never realized though is you can find this. There's actually I think it was some Bungie developers. They did like a they watched some people play the game for at least the first few levels, and they were talking about all the challenges they ran into, technical issues.
Yeah.
So once you get down to the world after the Pillar of Autumn, and you start driving around with the Warthog, and you're going to all these places with all the Marines, and they have the Covenant dropships coming in.
Yeah.
That was incredibly difficult for them to have work back then, because it was this big open area with tons of geometry, and then they had to coordinate all this crap.
When the Xbox came out, it was so much better than anything that the PC could deliver at the time. It was just groundbreaking stuff. And the fact you could network up your... we had 4 Xboxes, 4 copies of Halo, 16 controllers, 4 Sony Trinitrons, and we had this hooked up between 4 rooms. And we did 16-player LAN matches in Blood Gulch and in the Sidewinder, I think it's called. Whatever, not Sidewinder. That big-ass frozen map. The ice one.
Yeah, Sidewinder was one of them.
Yeah.
I think there were 2 frozen maps.
Yeah, so we did that, man. And it was probably the best time I ever had with multiplayer gaming for first-person shooters. So if Sinatra says...
Sidewinder...
One second. Sinatra says, I played 2 Sonic games, Sonic Rush Adventure on the DS and Sonic 06 on Xbox. Yeah, see, that's why you don't like Sonic. Like, you played the shittiest ones on the planet. That's too bad. You should play Sonic Mania. Or play this one. Yeah, so look at these transparency effects here. If you were to look at this on an emulated device, this would actually look like jail bars.
Yeah, I could see how that could happen.
Yeah. Because composite's not exact, it creates that blur and actually fills in the blanks. And a lot of the artwork on the Genesis that's the way it was built. To consider that fact, like, people argue with me all the time. It's like, no, RGB is better because it's sharper. It's like, but that's what ruins it. I hate this level so much. This is the level you always drown in.
Because of the water.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to, like, eat the air bubbles.
Well, it'd probably be a lot worse if you couldn't see through the water.
Yeah. The water, on the other hand, actually isn't transparent. It just flickers really fast. That's why you can see it kind of flickering. It uses a different effect to create pseudo transparency, but the waterfalls themselves, yeah, 100%, they are jail bars.
What do you think about the Sonic movies?
Not bad. Not bad. Like, they're not great, but they're not bad. Good for kids, right?
I like how people bullied them into fixing him.
Oh, well, they had to. That was horrendous. That should never even have seen the light of day, whatever the hell they were thinking there. The teeth. The fact that did you see, though, Fatal, that it made it into, Chip and Dale?
Yes, I saw.
Oh my god, so good. Ugly Sonic or whatever? So good.
That was like the last thing we watched before we got rid of Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus is just... I don't want to say the word. It starts with a W, but my god. It's gone full on. And it's just like...
Yeah.
I just can't
No,
anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
drown.
you know, we got to realizing that we weren't really watching it a lot, and we weren't really into a lot of the content, and we realized that, you know, a lot of it wasn't about the content anymore.
No, you're getting
You know.
preached at, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
And
was only watching it for the old stuff, but I have most of it on DVD anyway.
Yeah, and the stuff that we didn't watch, and so we kind of ran out of ideas with it, so we recouped the money and got Crunchyroll again.
I can't think of a company that has lost faith with its fans as much as Disney.
It's too bad, because there's a lot of good IP,
Yeah, it is.
and a lot of good history. You know? The worst part to me, though, is not just Disney, it's everything Disney owns.
Yep.
They just keep taking on more and more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all for equal rights for everybody, and I strongly believe that. But there's a point where you forget where your fans are, and Disney doesn't know who their fans are anymore. And that's the problem.
There's,
Get that it's supposed to be entertainment and an escape.
Yeah.
right, that's what's lost.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. It's
Yeah, I mean, you
Just-
know, I could go
the
on
way
with
you
it
live
all
with
day,
it.
but the reality is, we all know it. Everybody sees it. I mean, South Park nailed it. I
They
think
did.
that was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. Into the Panderverse. Oh my god.
the handyman thing is what really.
Yeah, but
that was-
nobody knows how to do anything anymore. It's so true. And the fact that he's like a multi-millionaire, has a spaceship. They're making fun of Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, obviously, right? Or Bezos, sorry, Bezos.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Robotnik. Are you gonna kill me, dude?
I don't know much about it, but there's a side-scrolling game. Fatal and I just watched somebody play recently, just for shits and giggles, and it was a little weird.
Well, that one Wish just came out, and apparently that's garbage too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It seems like all of Disney's movies where they have like a princess. Every princess has this like silly ditzy mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
They gotta be like a little dumb, and it's just kind of getting old.
Sinatra says the transparency effect is quite impressive for 90s standards. Honestly, Disney in the past 10 to 15, I'm assuming it's years. Yeah, 15 years, that's been awful. It has been. Yeah, it's just...
You know,
I'm also tired of the only animation being stuff coming out of Pixar.
I think the last movie out of Disney that I really liked was Brave, I think.
I liked Inside Out. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, that one was okay too.
It was okay, like, but after that, it was just terrible.
Before we got rid of Disney Plus, we tried to watch Encanto, and
That was bad.
we stopped after like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but what is the what's that popular song on it? Something about his uncle or something? I forget what it is.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I have no idea.
It's terrible.
It didn't look too bad, but like
It's so cliche and boring, though. There's no real villain or anything. It's just like... man. I swear I could legitimately do a better job than what they do. And I suck at that stuff, so... I don't know what they're thinking.
you do pretty good with your channel's background and all the animations you do and all the extra stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's part of
You
it.
spend a lot- You put a lot more effort into it than I think a lot of people do who try to stream stuff.
I agree with you, Sinatra. They should definitely bring back the traditional animation.
Yeah.
But almost nobody ever does it anymore.
I tell you, DreamWorks, when they were on top of their game with their animation, they produced better stuff than Disney. Like, it was crazy. You think of Prince of Egypt and stuff around 2000. These movies were like art pieces. Absolutely
Prince of
incredible.
Egypt, so good.
Oh, it's so good. And I'm not even a religious buff. Like, I you know, I'm not big time, but that movie was just such a powerful story with an awesome soundtrack, beautiful animation. It was so good. Like, it was just, yeah. And then the other one was The Road to El Dorado, I think, was the other one, which was pretty good. And
Yeah,
then
there was that. I think there was some Sinbad one, but I never really saw it.
Sinbad was good, and then there's Titan AE as well. Titan AE was
Titan AE
amazing.
was... Didn't that one flop, or no, was that Treasure Planet? One of them flopped.
Treasure
Titan
Planet.
AE flopped as well, but it's like so good.
I really like Titan AE.
Yeah. That was an incredible sci-fi story. Yeah, Titan After Earth. Really good.
Basically, Earth gets blown up by aliens, and there's a kid whose father sends him off on basically an escape pod. And humanity is now among the stars and alien races just trying to make its way with no home planet.
Yeah.
Home world. And his father was like a researcher or scientist who made a planet generator kind of a thing that could rebuild Earth.
Yeah, it was Terraformer.
Yep, this massive terraformer, and hid it in space somewhere where the alien race that was trying to screw up humanity couldn't find it. And so he eventually finds out that, you know, it's out there, and he's the key to being able to activate it. And it's this whole journey of trying to find it and, like, deal with people who want to take advantage of it or destroy it.
Yeah, it's really good. I remember being blown away by that story because I never knew what it was going to be. I had no idea what AE meant, but it means After Earth. It's like, it's pretty incredible.
It was a pretty awesome ending, too.
Yep.
As it went. I really remember that movie well.
Just goes to show you how good it was that you remember so much of it.
Yeah, I also like the Atlantis movies, or at least the first one.
I love the
First one
Atlantis.
was great. Yeah. It's so interesting that Disney did all this watercolor stuff, like Lilo and Stitch and all that stuff. It's kind of crazy. It's all watercolor. Gives it a very unique look.
It does, and you know the part where in Lilo and Stitch where they're flying a plane and it goes sideways, going through some valleys or whatever,
Yeah.
and knocks the dude's ice cream
Yeah.
off his cone.
The guy that's always sunburned.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
guy.
So that was originally supposed to be between buildings, but then 9/11 happened.
Oh yes, I did know that. Yeah. It's kind of nuts, man.
Tiana is my favorite princess. Other than, who's the other one? Oh, Mulan. I like Mulan too. And Pocahontas.
I actually didn't mind the one from Tangled. Rapunzel. I thought she was pretty neat.
He was the one that started the whole silly girl character thing,
Yeah.
but that's why I like her, because she was the first one to be doing that.
Yeah, that's right. She was an OG. Breaking the fourth
One thing I
wall.
gotta find is the original Gundam series and rewatch it. I never got to see all of it because in the US they took it off the air after 9/11 because it was too dark. I mean, the series started.
Are you talking about Gundam Wing?
Yeah, Gundam Wing, I believe.
Yeah, that was on YTV, I believe.
It was pretty brutal,
Oh, it was?
and I did find it somewhere online and watched it. I think all the way through, but it was pretty neat.
This is probably the most of Sonic 2 you've ever seen.
Probably.
Yeah, for me, definitely. Sonic has always interested me as a game.
Crap.
There's only one Sonic game I played through, and it was the one where he was weirdly like a Knight of the Round Table or something.
Oh god. Sonic 06 maybe? I don't know.
No, it was. I think it might have been on the Wii.
Well, I don't know.
He was everyone had like night powers, and he would run, and you could use like the Wii remote as a sword or something.
Is that the
There's
one
me.
with Shadow? Maybe?
Cabinet.
The last
gonna
version
look
of
it up on
RP
my
made by
computer.
Disney traditional animation was Princess and the Frog. Yeah, it was.
Sorry,
good.
when somebody said Wii and Sword, all I could think of is No More Heroes.
Oh yeah.
It's a good game too.
My brother enjoyed that. I didn't really play it. I didn't play a lot on the Wii, and then a little while after Fatal and I started dating, we went to a GameStop and went to buy a Wii U. Shortly before Nintendo decided Wii U wasn't really a good thing.
I thought that Wii U was going to be the next big thing, man. I thought it was so cool. I still love it.
But well, they had issues with the controllers and stuff. They actually sent one back to Nintendo to get fixed.
I had
But,
to do that because the HDMI wouldn't work on it. It sucked.
Well, when we went to this GameStop, you know, there was this sales associate guy, you know, cashier dude, and we bought something else along with it, and the guy never rung up the console itself.
There you go.
Yeah.
So-
we walked out with the Wii U, and I'm like, wait a minute, we just stole this. We have to go back. So we called them and went back, and they gave us a discount for coming back.
Well, what was crazy about it is, I mean, the store manager was really appreciative, right? But basically, I called and I said, like, hey, we don't think it rung up right. What do you want us to do? You know, we'll come right back. And so we got in the car. It was still within like an hour from when we got it, because we had gotten all the way home before realizing. So we go into the store, and, you know, obviously the same dude that rung us out is still working, and he's behind the counter.
Yeah.
And so I basically told the manager over the phone, like, hey, you know, I'll try to get your attention when we're in there. You know, I don't want the guy to feel bad about not ringing us up. It's not that big a deal, right? And so while we're doing the transaction with the store manager, the associate comes over and is like, oh, hey, you guys are back. What's going on? And then the manager just like, you never rung up the console. And the guy's face turned white.
Oh my god.
Turned into a freaking ghost.
That's crazy. I've had situations like that where I wasn't charged and went back. I had no idea I wasn't charged, so I looked at my bill. Especially nowadays with tap. Like, you can just tap now and just like, you don't even really look at what you're being charged. So, it's always good to do that. Oh,
Yeah.
this music's so good. This music's amazing. You gotta listen to this. This whole area is amazing. The parallax
It's so
scroll.
funky.
Yeah, it is.
Sinatra wants to know what everyone's favorite Disney movie is.
My favorite one of all time.
Mine is the Aristocats.
When I was a kid, I would
gotta
have
give
given The Lion King.
Yeah, I'm gonna say The Lion King is probably my favorite traditional animation one. But for 3D animation, probably Toy Story 3. I really like Toy Story 3.
I've never been a big fan of 3D animation. I'm trying to remember which films I've actually seen, though.
I love the Aristocats so much, I literally have a whole Aristocats purse.
Yeah,
With
everybody
a
wants to be a
massive wall of
cat,
films
because
into it.
being a cat, you know where it's at.
Yep, exactly.
I watch that movie a lot, too. That's a really good one. It had, what is it? Zaza Gabor, or whatever her name is?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that was the name of the one that played the white cat.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of the traditional animation, Disney's trying to quietly brush under the rug.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, it's dated, and it doesn't necessarily follow the values of new Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't happy when I heard they're doing a remake of the Aristocats. I'm like, we don't need this, just leave it alone.
Yeah, they ruined Lady and the Tramp, which is one of my favorites.
Yep, I agree. They didn't even have the beaver guy.
Nope.
Yeah, she was upset about that one.
That was terrible. The dogs weren't even cute. Like, they were ugly
Yeah.
dogs. Like, the whole animation was uncanny, and oh man.
And as much as I understand why they took it out, the fact they took out the Siamese cats really took out, like, my favorite part of the movie.
Can't get up there, can I? Oh, I got it there now. Yeah, I agree with you. It was garbage.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how they handle the piano player.
Oh yeah.
Because that wasn't exactly a kosher thing.
Nope. Yeah, we are Siamese, if you please. It's like, oh my god. So good. I've watched that movie probably 1,000,000 times. I actually watched it the other day with Tico.
The fact that those two cats were just one woman, like, messing with her voice to make her sound like that is just amazing.
A great mouse detective is also underrated, Sinatra says.
Yeah, that one's a good one, too.
It is.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of movies that just kind of disappeared that people forget about, too.
The American Tail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want to talk mouse-related movies, there was Stuart Little, and there was someone with a mouse with a motorcycle. They made like a half dozen different movies, I think. Can't remember what it was.
That's
The only time I think about mouse movies is Mouse Hunt or something like that.
There's also that one. Oh god, what was it? Not the one with American Tail, but there's another one. It's like NH something, or Tales of Myth, or I can't even remember what the hell the name of it is. It's a Disney movie.
Tales of Myth?
Yeah, I think that's the one. It's a weird name. Oh god, I'm in big trouble.
Oh.
I'm
Gotta
down.
go fast.
Yeah, can't go fast in a pit.
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
That doesn't look good.
No. This game is not easy at all.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
No.
You're very good with side-scrollers, though.
Yeah, and I don't play them often, which is kind of weird.
You make a lot of older games like this look easy, too.
I'm not even...
Older games were not easy.
No, I'm not even really thinking. Like, I'm just playing the game. I don't... And this is not a game I played a lot of. Like, this is a game that I barely played. I'll try to do this right here. Okay, well, I had to start, and I still died for that plant.
game's cheating.
This is my last life anyways, because I gotta go to bed.
Do you have a favorite console or like favorite game?
Me? Oh yeah, Super Nintendo is my favorite console of all time. My favorite game of all time is Chrono Trigger. By far. Like, friggin' love that game.
I thought you were going to say Metroid.
Metroid's up there. It's top 5 for me. Basically, I'll just show you my collection someday. And I'll make like a members only stream or something and just go through the room of all the stuff I got.
I'll totally be there, you know that.
Oh yeah, well, it'll be worth it. I'm dead again. I fell that same trap.
Our TV's lagging behind so much.
Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it there, guys. It's 1:15 in the morning. I'm gonna get ready, go to bed. It's been great having you guys on the chat. And it's been great having Sinatra here, just kind of chilling. Because it's like, what, 6 o'clock in the morning there in jolly good England. I don't know. So the next stream, I think, Fatal, will be Super Mario RPG, the post-game.
Nice.
I want to do that and do all the bosses and get that done and over with. And then that'll be it for Super Mario RPG on the channel for a while. I'll get back into...
Oh.
Go ahead.
There's a game that Fatal's been really interested in that's under development.
You already told him.
Yeah, I looked at it. It looks amazing. It looks like it's crazy, the musical functions of the bosses.
Right.
It's like a
It
huge...
looks like it'll be super entertaining when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing that one. No question. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's something... Oh, God, I always forget the name of it. But yeah,
Billy Butcher.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. So I'm definitely going to be playing that one. So yeah, guys, I'm going to end it there. You guys have a great night. Sinatra, have a good morning. And I'm going to go get some sleep.
Take it easy, man.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.